Hello again everyone, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Auntie Pat. I hope you've all had a good and productive week. We're here to try and solve a big problem, a problem that's been around for years and there has been no let-up, only hiking numbers, and a rise in mental illness matters. 800,000 young people that have had their childhood stripped from them and have more responsibilities than any child should. Help us to help them. Please take a minute to look at our shop, auntiepatskitchen.co.uk. We have so many items at a fair and reasonable price. Our profits help us create better educational content and will help us make a difference to their lives. Today we're going to make a moist, sweet farmhouse cake, perfect for or after any meal. I'm going to really enjoy teaching you this. The hand technique is one very similar to making pastry, rubbing together, not beating. I really want to make sure that everyone watching can learn something new. For this type of cake, a much different technique is used. We don't want to beat the air into it, rather we want to gently coax the air into the mixture. It helps us make the cake denser and heavier. Not so much heavy, but you see what I mean when you cut. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to prepare our tin to put the cake in. I've greased it round and I've added a little bit of flour and we just tap it round. Make sure to get a good covering. This doesn't make for easy release. Just get that all together. Oops. Right, any excess flour we'll get rid of. There, that's that job done. Right, now, I've got 8 ounces of self-raising flour, to which I'm going to add 4 ounces of fat. It can be butter, it can be margarine, nothing really is too drastic in making this. And also for the purpose, the fat is, and as you can tell, is softened. Right, so we'll get rid of that. And then we'll do the rubbing in. When you're rubbing in, please lift and just gently, don't even touch fingertips, just rub it in gently. This of course takes a few minutes to get it to the breadcrumb stage, which again is used in pastry making, but it just suits the purpose for this. It doesn't take long. Don't forget, you can always send me recipes that you want to try but have been too frightened to try. I'll willingly help you out. And we're getting there. And also, can we please ask the senior members of our audience to send in the recipes that help teach you to cook? Because I'm sure there's plenty of youngsters out there these days who really, really want to get on. So we had 8 ounces of self-raising flour, 4 ounces of the fat you're using, now something I'm going to add to this cake is that I'm going to use a little bit of spice in it. You can have it with or without. And the other method you could use, and I'm going to use mixed dried fruit as well. You can add coconut to it, a bit of lemon juice or whatever really floats your boat. Right, that's that done. I'll just go and wash my hands. Which won't take long. Is them a quick dry. And grab an egg, they help. Right, what we'll now do is we'll add 4 ounces of the mixed dried fruit and 4 ounces of sugar. Give that a quick mix. And a little bit of spice. Is a messy cook. She's there again. There. That's there. Right, now before we add our liquids, let me explain how these work. We'll add our egg into a little dish. And I can never hit an egg straight. Now, right, we'll get our egg in the dish without the eggshell, of course, because that tends to not be nice. Now we'll give that a light beating. And what we'll also do with this is, because that won't be enough to make the cake moist, we'll add some milk. And then we just add it to our cake mix. Bearing in mind that might not be enough that's been added, so you can always add some more milk, just to keep it right. And what you're looking for is a moist mixture. So as I say, you might need to add more. There we go. You're just trying to look for a good consistency. And also, it should be noted that if you're making things with flour in the winter months, you'll probably need to add less milk or less water when you're doing anything. Whereas in the summer, when the atmosphere is quite dry, that will tend you, it would make you to make milk a good thing to get everything up together. And guess who didn't put out enough milk? Aren't I clever? That definitely didn't put out enough. You could also always, perhaps, if you wanted it a bit richer, is add 2 eggs rather than the 1. It's entirely up to you and how the situation is where you are and how you're putting your bits together. It's funny how recipes call for pastry, say, oh, it's 5 tablespoons, and 5 tablespoons don't cut it. That is a game where I say that you're, that depends on how your flour is. We're getting there now. That's good. If I look like an absolute amateur, I am. Right, then what we do is we pop the mixture into our pan, like you lot, but I still like to lick the bowl when I've made a cake. How old am I? Ancient. Right, let's get a mix in. Now we'll just spread it out into the tin. Get it to all the sides and up nicely. And try and get it even on the top. Now when it comes to checking if the cake's cooked, years ago we used to use an old meat skewer, and probably now, although I haven't tried it, but I will at a later date, is use a wooden skewer. And if it comes out cleanly, then the cake's done. If it's still mucky, then it needs to go back for a few minutes. Right. That just helps frustration, nothing else. Right, now we're going to put our cake into the oven, and it will take about 30 minutes, something like that. Just test it.
Once your cake is cooked, give it a nice even sprinkling with brown sugar, and if you have a cooking torch, gently caramelise the sugar. If not, pop it under the grill until it is caramelised.
There's our cake, nicely caramelised. And we just have a look and show you what it's like. It's lovely. It's a lovely cake. And here we have it. A beautifully fruity and sweet farmhouse cake. Please make sure to cool your cake on a wire rack for even cooling. If you enjoyed watching today's video and learnt something new, hit the like, share and subscribe buttons. Again, please have a look at our shop, auntiepatskitchen.co.uk, and our Patreon page. Thank you for watching. Have a productive week. Bye-bye till I speak to you next time. Thank you.